In this week's global recap from Straightwire News, we're breaking down the biggest stories shaping the world, fast, factual, and without the fluff. In a major geopolitical shift, President Donald Trump announced he will delay the sale of Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine, citing escalating tensions with Vladimir Putin. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces continue heavy fighting in Pokrovsk, bolstered by new Patriot air defense systems from Germany. Over in the Middle East, Israel's top military lawyer, Yifat Tomer Yerushalmi, was arrested for leaking footage showing alleged soldier misconduct against a Palestinian detainee. The revelation has sparked protests and renewed debate over military accountability and human rights. In the U.S., tragedy struck the State University of New York at Morrisville, where a campus shooting left one injured and triggered a lockdown. Law enforcement swiftly secured the area, with Governor Kathy Hochul briefed as investigations continue. Chrysler has recalled over 320,000 hybrid vehicles, warning of potential battery fires in the Jeep Wrangler 4xe and Grand Cherokee 4xe models. The NHTSA urges owners to park outdoors and avoid charging until repairs are made. Former Vice President Dick Cheney passed away at 84, leaving a complicated legacy that redefined U.S. national security policy during the Bush era, especially after 9/11 and the Iraq War. Meanwhile, the government shutdown has reached 35 days, disrupting air travel nationwide. Major airports like JFK and Chicago O'Hare face mounting delays as unpaid air traffic controllers strain to keep operations safe. In Kentucky, a UPS cargo plane crashed shortly after takeoff from Louisville International Airport, sparking fires and prompting emergency evacuations. The NTSB and FAA have launched investigations. At Disney World, a disturbing trend continues as a fourth guest dies at Pop Century Resort within 3 weeks, deepening public concern despite officials ruling out foul play. The U.S. Supreme Court is reviewing the constitutionality of Trump's tariff powers, a case that could reshape presidential authority over trade and economic policy. In Chicago, explosive text messages surfaced in the trial of CBP agent Charles Exum, revealing shocking statements tied to a controversial shooting incident, further inflaming public outrage. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced her retirement for January 2027, marking the end of an era in Democratic leadership after 4 decades in Congress. The Dallas Cowboys community mourns the death of defensive end Marshawn Kneeland, who was found dead following a late-night police pursuit in Frisco, Texas. In California, voters passed Proposition 50, a Democratic redistricting initiative projected to shift congressional representation, while Republicans prepare legal challenges. NBC News reports that the Trump administration is considering deploying troops and drones to Mexico in an effort to dismantle drug cartels, a move that Mexico's President Sheinbaum has strongly condemned as a sovereignty violation. Trump also called for an investigation into foreign-owned meatpacking companies, accusing them of price manipulation that hurts American ranchers, though evidence remains unclear. In a related move, a federal court blocked Trump's attempt to federalize the National Guard in Portland, ruling it unconstitutional amid ongoing protests. In Chicago's Little Village, federal agents came under fire during an immigration operation, heightening tensions in the community as residents demand accountability. Trump's push to eliminate Obamacare in favor of direct cash healthcare support to citizens continues to gain traction among Senate Republicans, reigniting fierce policy debate. Another Trump proposal, to import 80,000 tons of beef from Argentina, is drawing fierce backlash from ranchers who say it could devastate local markets. Abroad, Ukraine's latest strikes have crippled Russian energy infrastructure in Belgorod and Voronezh, leaving tens of thousands without power as both nations escalate attacks heading into winter. Back home, Trump unveiled a $2,000 tariff dividend plan funded by rising import taxes, sparking debate among economists about inflation and fiscal responsibility. And finally, the USDA has paused full SNAP benefit distributions for November following a Supreme Court ruling affecting more than 40 million Americans amid the ongoing shutdown. Meanwhile, satellite imagery from Yale University reveals potential mass graves in El Fasher, Sudan, following an RSF takeover and continued violence in Darfur, one of the world's most dire humanitarian crises. This has been your Straightwire News Weekly Recap. No bias, no spin, no fluff. Just the facts.